Before we continue with the rest of the video, we could use your help. Click that like button to help spread the word about watchJojo, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Someone buried this dog alive, but they didn't bank on her being found. Walking your dog is supposed to be one of life's pleasures, allowing you to spend some quality time with your canine companion while also enjoying the great outdoors. What you don't expect is to unearth an inexcusable act of cruelty that's nearly led to the death of a defenseless animal. One can only imagine the surprise then felt by Pedro Dinis when he made this truly shocking and disturbing find while out exercising his pooch in Carrieres-sur-Seine, France, in August 2015. He encountered this dog barely hanging on to life, buried up to her neck in the sand. Only her head was visible, and it was difficult to see given the amount of earth covering her, Dinis wrote on his Facebook page. Shock soon turned to disgust when he went to the aid of the struggling dog, only to find something even more sinister. As Dinis started digging her out, it became apparent that the dog, a dog de Bordeaux or French Mastiff called Athena, hadn't fallen in a hole by accident or been caught in some sort of small landslip or even interred by someone mistakenly thinking she was dead. Horribly, she'd been fettered there with a rope. Athena was clearly in a bad state. Both man and his dog rushed to the Mastiff's rescue, working as a team to dig her out. Dinis later expressed his gratitude that he happened to have been in the right place at the right time to save a life. After Athena had been saved from what was surely intended to be her premature grave, her rescuer turned his attention to the rope tied around her neck. The other end was attached to a gravel-filled sack that had been buried to ensure she could not escape from her terrible situation. As if the poor animal hadn't suffered enough, the area around it was peppered with rocks, according to police. They believed that the stones may have been hurled at the Mastiff. Covered with dust and dirt, Athena was in an awful condition and needed immediate attention. Dinis gave her some of his water and cleaned up her face a little, while his dog Goddess, who throughout the whole event was doing her best to live up to her name, fussed over the poorly Athena. Dinis telephoned the emergency services to get the dog some help, and she was soon whisked to a veterinary clinic. The Mastiff was reported to have been shocked and dehydrated from her ordeal. It's unknown how long she was trapped. Although she didn't have a microchip implant to identify her, Athena had a tattoo that helped authorities track down her owner. The 21-year-old man insisted that the dog had run away from home. But another source in France said, "The dog is more than 10 years old and suffers from arthritis. It's difficult to imagine her running away." The man was arrested and charged with animal cruelty, which could lead to a fine in excess of $35,000 and a 2-year jail sentence if he's found guilty. Thankfully, Athena made a swift recovery and was back to health in a few days. Since she's a little bit old, Athena was unsure about us in the clinic at first because of her shocked state. But now she's much better. She's doing very well. A staff member at Veterinary Clinic V24 told animal-themed news website The Dodo. Bartholomew Bali said that as Athena came to realize that she was safe, her gentle personality won over her trauma. "She's very friendly, not aggressive at all," Bali said. "She's a good dog, really very nice." Athena's story appalled social media users after Dinis posted pictures of his life-saving act on Facebook. He was modest about it, adding that he had posted the shocking images not to value my act but to raise awareness about animal cruelty. Despite his protestations though, Dinis rightly received some acclaim for his actions. In the space of just 2 days, his rescue post was shared by more than 140,000 Facebook users, with many of them thanking him for his efforts in saving the animal. The cruelty inflicted upon poor Athena was so extreme that an online petition was created to encourage a maximum sentence against whoever's found guilty of burying the dog. "By this petition, we ask the maximum penalty against this act of cruelty to an animal," it read. "Let justice be done." The story took a happy turn for the rescued Mastiff when she was taken in by husband and wife Raymond and Jean-Pierre Delphos. They run an animal rescue group called SOS Dog de Bordeaux, and Athena was given all the love she deserved. Her new humans really took to the senior Mastiff. "She's a lovely dog. She's recovered well and is confident around people. It's love," they said, after welcoming her to their home. Athena was even reunited with her rescuers, Dinis and Goddess, who went to visit her and check on her recovery. Athena was very happy in her new home. She was now part of a loving family with plenty of other animals for company and beautiful grounds to explore. Sadly, however, Athena had to be put to sleep in February of 2016 after losing her battle with cancer. "We lived 6 months of happiness with her," said Jean-Pierre Delphos after she passed away. "It's heartening to know that she spent the twilight of her life surrounded by love rather than cruelty."